Right. Is this working now? Hello? Testing, testing. Okay. Right, so Mike cock up last time. Got the mic working this time. So what I did last time was we had a lot of shake in the arms because these joints were touching each other, were attached to each other. So I've split them up by popping a battery in between them. It's taken away a lot of the shake, but it's not perfect. And I forgot to do this. So what I'm going to do now is get a reset put in. And hopefully get a sequence out. Test this lot. So reset first. So I've got my joints all marked up, so that's all the 3 times hinges. Now remember the way I've built these joints, I know where they need to go to do what they need to do. So I know the 2 elbows are plus. I know them 2 hinges are minus. So there's the shoulder ones. So I've got these wrong. I need to get them put right. So my 2 shoulders. Shoulder raise. Shoulder raise. Hinge. Minus. And the other hinges, which are the elbows. These are all plus. Right. Now what I want to do is I want to get the torque just right to decrease wobble as much as I can. Seems okay. It's a little bit of wobble there, but that's to be understood. Right, let's get a couple of timers in. Stick 3 that side, 3 that side for now, and add as we need. So what we're doing is a reset. Arm reset. Arm. Reset. Right. So the first thing I need is shoulder hinge. Which is M2, and decrease velocity. That pulls them down. Right. Now we need all 3 times plus, actually, right. Velocity. Timer block. So I've got the shoulders in. Now me groups. So all minus rotors. So I can go decrease velocity for them. All plus rotors, I can increase velocity for them. All hinge plus, so I can increase. All small hinge, which are plus, so they increase. No, decrease. Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. Minus. Shoulder should be minus. Damn it. And there should be minus. They're all minus. Oh, I'll get this right in a minute. Right, where's the velocity one? So they're minus. Right, try again. Groups. Minus rotor. Decrease velocity. Plus rotor. Increase velocity. All hinge plus. They're still minus. Decrease velocity. All small hinges. Decrease velocity. All 3 times hinges minus, right. So what I need to do is test this. Oh, I need a reset as well. So that's my velocity, and I need a reset, which is that one. Reset velocity. Reset velocity. Reset velocity. Reset velocity. Reset velocity. Then we need to start. Right, so me reset, doesn't matter where the arms are, it'll reset the velocity to 0, and then it'll decrease the velocity or increase depending on the joint, and put every joint into this position. So to test that, I need to get me groups, put the arms, all minus rotor, reverse, all plus rotor, reverse, all hinge, reverse, all small hinge, reverse. Right, that's a bit of a mess, which is good. Now we'll test the reset. That's your reset done. Right, so I managed that on 2 timers by grouping all the joints correctly. So that's not too bad. So our reset works brilliant. Now then, what I need to do is give each one of these a timer. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 timers. 16 timers for the arms. So I've used 2, I've got 4 left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. 16. Right. Now start giving everything. So start with the shoulders. Here, left, shoulder, rotate, here, right shoulder, rotate, now give them all 1 second until I decide what I do with them. Get my shoulders in, left shoulder, reverse, right shoulder, reverse. Now we need here, left shoulder, up, down, here, right shoulder, up, down, right, left shoulder raise, reverse, right shoulder raise, reverse. Now hopefully the resets the arm reset I've done makes sense to you. So what I've done is all my joints, I've reset velocity of all the joints. Okay, so that puts velocity at 0. So it doesn't matter where the joint is, it's got no velocity. And then this one sends all the joints to whatever velocity it requires to bring them to the position I need. So all my hinges are minus, and it is only like the rotors I've got different positions, because obviously opposite sides are either plus or minus. Right, so reset velocity and then give them velocity of minus, and then it puts them all back to where they should be, and they should all have velocity. So if we go to right shoulder, that should have a velocity, and it's got a velocity of 6. Okay, so now I can just do that normal with a reverse. Right, so I think I've eventually found my way around a reset without having to arse about with loads of timers. So if you think on that particular thing there, you group everything. So I know all the hinges because I've placed them that way. If you give them minus velocity, it straightens them. All the hinges. Right? So because you know that, you can put every single hinge in one group. Obviously the 3 times hinges need to be on a separate group. But all the hinges in one group. And then the rotors, all you need to do is find out what velocity is required to put them in the resting position. And then group each one. So I think it's like that, that, and that is one group, and then that, and that would be another because they're opposites. And then you can get them all on the one timer. So hopefully that makes sense, and that'll help you with joint manipulation. And I'm not just talking mechs here, I'm talking any joints, cranes, anything like that. If you've got a joint that needs to be reset to a particular position, that's how you can do it the easy way. I finally figured it out. I'm an absolute noob. Right, now then, where were we? So we're on shoulder raise. Timer block. Done the shoulder rotate, didn't we? Now we're doing the shoulder raise. So I've done them. So now I need me turn, arm turn. So A, left, arm turn. A, right arm turn. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out a way of doing a reset easily, and I just couldn't get my head around it. But when I went to Kip last night, it sort of fell into place. So I'm chuffed that sort of happened. Left arm turn timer. Left arm turn. Reverse. Right arm turn. That's them two. And then what we need is the shoulder tops. So A, left, elbow top, sorry. A, now just to reiterate why I'm putting A in front of them, it's for grouping. It's not a fucking shoulder, man, it's an elbow. It's for grouping. I'll show you and I'll get these in there now. So that's left elbow top. reverse, right elbow, top. Reverse. Oh, fuck. Not doing very well, am I? Right, so grouping. So if I come out of there, go back in control, right, it's all my timers. Because I've put E in front of them. And then obviously if you want to find the timers, so these are all my timer blocks. All the ears are at the top. So it just makes it easier to find what you're looking for. Now we need our shoulder bottoms, elbow bottoms. God's sake, get it right. A, left, elb, bot. A, right elb, bot. So we do left elbow first. Right elbow. Now, so that's my elbows, then it's wrists. So A, left, wrist, rotate. A, right wrist. Rotate. Left wrist. Reverse. Right wrist. Reverse. Then is the wrist tops. A, left, wrist, oh. Top. A, right, wrist, top. Top. Reverse. Reverse. Then there's the wrist bottoms. A, left, wrist, bottom. A, left, wrist, opaque bottom. I must be tired of making mistakes. Bottom. Left wrist bottom. Reverse. Right wrist bottom. Reverse. Right. So that's every joint up to the hands. It's now got a timer. So what we can do is we can add another couple of timers. And we can set up a test. See what the arm mobility's like. So let's find me timers. Now at the minute, so we'll give that 5. Give that 4. Give that 3, give that 5, give that 4, give that 3, give that 5, 4, 3. 5. 4. 3. 5. 4. 3. Right. So basically I've just given them random 5, 4s and 3s without even looking. And then what we do is timer, call it test. And this is to check to see if your arms are okay. What I need to do is put them in a group. All timers. Just put all Tim. And test timer. Start, then test, Start. Now I've got 5 seconds. So what I'll do, test timer. Give it 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Now, let's see what happens. And test. Put it on 7. Right. So you can see if any of your joints are catching anything, how they work. So to me that looks canny. That's not too bad, is it? So that's a good joint. I can get rid of the test timers now, but that's normally what I do. You can just put it on a loop like that. Gives you joints. And then if you add a bit of handage, you'll get the hands as well. I've done it a few times. It looks pretty funky. That's just one way of doing it. What you can do is give each joint a loop and set them all off. And then you get complete randomization. I might try that now. So test timer. Stop. Then what I'll do, I'll get rid of that. Because obviously I need to save myself a bit of work, so I'll do it all and then on a separate one. Right. So what you do is test timer. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So that's right wrist top, yeah? Right wrist top, here right wrist top, start. That's a timer loop. Then right wrist rotate. Start. It's a timer loop. Right wrist bottom. start, right shoulder up, down, start, right shoulder rot, start, right elbow top, right elbow top, start, right elbow bottom, right elbow bottom, start, right arm turn, start, did I put start on that? Yeah. Left wrist top, left wrist top, start, left wrist rotate, left wrist rotate, left wrist bottom, start, left shoulder up, down, left shoulder rot, left elbow top, left elbow bottom, left arm turn, right. So now, if I go into test, set of actions, all, and trigger now. It's like a dance, isn't it? Right? And what we're going to do is put some hand into it. So stick another timer block in. What are you doing? Timer block. There we go. Timer block. We'll give that one 5. Give that one 6. Set up actions. Fin. Groups. Or left thing and thumb. Reverse. Call that left finger. Call that left hand. And the right hand will give 8 seconds. All right finger thumb. Reverse. Hand. Start. And then the test timer. There you have a test for all angles, joints, and it should hit just about every combination you can think of. See if you've got any collision. Obviously I've got no body there, so you've got collision there. Plus you can see how the movement works with each other. So there's a nice little demonstration of whatever the hell that is. So we'll end the stream there. And what we'll do, come back on and we'll give it some proper sequences instead of just tests like that.